Hi everyone, welcome to the Mama Elephant YouTube channel. This is Rena and welcome to the May release. I'm super excited about the next product. This product is Slim Scenescape Rainbow Ad, and it coordinates with yesterday's Creative Cut set, which was Slim Scenescape Builder. Both of these Creative Cut sets were designed in collaboration with mamaelephant and Keeway. Keeway is a fellow design team member and friend. She is Kiwi Concepts on Instagram. This set will complement your Slim Scenescape Builder with rainbows, balloons. You can make clouds as well as a sun. We're going to put all of these pieces together in a bit. And of course, this set complements perfectly the stamp set for today's reveal. And here is Little Unicorn Agenda. I know mamaelephant was really excited to release this one, and it is so lovely. I love it so much, and it's really super easy to color. If I were to pick a mood, I am last row, second one. Here is a look at the Little Unicorn Agenda coordinating dies. I did also notice when I cut this out, the die order is in the same order as how the stamp set is laid out. Wanted to go over the pieces included in this add-on. So here is the backdrop for your rainbow, and I forgot that I had that piece, so I'll call it out later. We have the rainbow, which cuts out strips, as you see here. And next up, we have the landscape pieces that go inside your slim box die. And you can either leave it straight, as you see here, or you can use those two cloud landscape pieces and die cut that straight piece again with the cloud die to get this look here. You can also make a sun. Here you'll see you can make the sun with a face or without a face. And then also there's a piece that's similar in shape to that, but it's a little bit bigger, and you can cut that out using acetate. And you can use that to make your sun rays look like they're floating. You can also make balloons, and the balloons come with balloon string as well. So we're going to start coloring the Little Unicorn Agenda, and we are doing the simplest coloring ever. I'm just taking different colors of the rainbow, and I'm coloring each lock of hair that color, no blending. I just want my unicorns to have a rainbow mane. I do believe I used the Ohuhu markers, and I just picked 6 different colors, and the colors I used I'll put in the description box, but you can use any markers or colors that you want. I did finish off the hooves using E43 Copic marker. Here is what the images look like, all colored and cut out using the coordinating dies. First, we're going to put together the rainbow, and the rainbow piece cuts out 6 of the different rainbow layers. You can also cut it out using white paper and then ink blend each band of the rainbow. I wanted to cut it out each in a different color. This way you can make 6 different rainbows. The only difference would be is that the order of the colors will change for each one. For this one, I knew I wanted the darker pink color to be the largest band. So I'm using the negative piece, and I have some low-tack tape behind it, and I'm putting in the rainbow layers so I can adhere all of the rainbow bands together. I just found that this was the easiest way to do that. And again, I used low-tack tape behind there just to temporarily hold everything in. Another thing that I looked out for when putting this together is to make sure that you have all of the bands facing the correct way. You don't want one of like the wrong side to show in between there. So I just made sure that all of the nice side of the die is showing, and then all of the back sides are all in one, because it's easy to get confused and have a rogue one be out of place. I'm just using a little bit of washi tape to keep those layers intact. I wanted my box to have clouds, so I cut out that landscape piece that comes with the die set and I made a little stencil, and so I'm just doing some light ink blending with the Distress Oxide ink in tumbled glass, and every surface that shows on the project I wanted it to have clouds, so I'm just taking all of those pieces and just adding a little bit of shading. I'm also doing the inner pieces so they're not stark white, and I'm doing a little bit of that ink blending in the bottom. So we're going to be putting this together, and remember, this is a combination of the builder die and also the add-on die. So this is where I made a mistake. You can see that I have the builder die, that skinny rectangular piece that represents the front and back. I had cut out the tabs, and I'm adhering the straight side pieces to it, which were from the builder set, and I'm adhering it together. I should have adhered those side pieces to the rainbow backdrop instead. This way works too, but it's a little bit more streamlined when you adhere those side pieces to the rainbow backdrop die cut. So now we're going to do our inner layers, and these cloud inner layers are from the add-on set. And this is where I took that layering piece that's straight, and then I used the cloud landscape die on top of it to create a cloudy edge. For this I did 3, and you want to do 2 of the same and then 1 different so your clouds overlap. This piece here is the front piece, and that is from the builder die. So using the straight side pieces from the builder die is easier to use than the angled side pieces because it's straight and it's easy to know that all of those inner pieces are lining up correctly. So that's what that inside part looks like. So here I have that rainbow backdrop piece, and I'm adhering the rainbow that we created on top of it. Remember that rainbow backdrop piece? That's what should be adhered to the side pieces. So I'm just putting my rainbow in there, and this way works too. I just had to cut out the extra tabs, but it's a lot more streamlined when you adhere that rainbow backdrop piece directly to the tabs of the 2 side pieces. I love how this fits across exactly. Right now we're going to borrow a sentiment from an older mamaelephant stamp set. This is Unicorns and Rainbows. I'm stamping that out on one of the pieces of the builder set. The builder set also comes with a banner, but I decided not to use the banner this time. I just use that, and I'm just adhering it to the front. Here we're going to make that cute little sun, and you can see that I cut it out again using the solid piece just to plug in those holes, but you can also create a sun that you don't have to use the face as well. I've adhered that to the die cut that cuts out that sun shape, but a little bit bigger. And now I'm adhering the rays to that acetate piece, and that will make it look like the sun's rays are floating away from the sun. So you don't have to have the sun's rays touch the sun directly. You can just have it separated a little bit, and it looks really cool when you attach it to the box because it looks like the sun rays are just floating out there. You can also be creative and fill in the eyes with a different color. I just wanted to keep it simple, and also using, maybe an orange for the rays, so you can customize this sun however way you like. One of my most favorite things to do when decorating these box dies are mounting the image on a thin piece of acetate, it just makes it look like the images are floating, and it looks really cool. And from far away, you don't really see the acetate. So it looks very full and dynamic because you don't have to adhere the images just directly onto the card. You can have them floating above the card a little bit. You'll also want to make sure that you don't put it higher than the rainbow, because you do want this to still fit inside an envelope. So just keep it inside the parameters of the back piece that you use. I tried to use all of the die elements, so now we're going to make some balloons. So I'm taking that balloon string, I'm adhering it to a thin piece of acetate, and then I'm topping it off with the actual balloon. I think it makes it easier, and depending on what weight paper you use, it just gives it a little bit more stability. So now I'm kind of figuring out where I want my balloons to go, and once I figure it out, I'm going to try to corral in all of my balloons so they stay in this formation. I like to cut the acetate strips longer than I need, and after I place it or adhere it onto the project, then I can snip off all the extra pieces. It just makes it a lot easier because you don't have to measure, and you'll ensure that you have it solidly adhered, and then you would cut away the excess. So now we're going to start putting our unicorns. So I'm just placing as many as I can around the box. I really love this cloud sky backdrop for them. I thought it was totally mandatory to take my unicorn on a cloud and pop him up on an acetate so he looks like he's floating away. I should have done more of those. It was like my favorite one. And so I'm just looking at the card and I'm filling in spaces where I want. And I really love how that sun looks super dimensional. It is on, I believe, the middle layer of clouds. So you can have a lot of fun with this part and add as many or as little images you like. And that's it. I'm calling this box card done. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And thank you, Keeway, for making such a fun collaboration with mamaelephant. Make sure you leave a comment below for a chance to win a stamp set. mamaelephant will be selecting one lucky winner in the May release videos from May 11th through the 14th. I hope you all have an awesome day. Stay safe and happy crafting. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.